All the girls on the block knocking at my door. Wanna know what it is, make the boys want more. Take a sip from a secret potion, I'll make you fall in love.
Hey guys, it's Caroline, and today I'm going to be doing my first back to school video, as you can tell with my glasses on, because I never really wear my glasses in my videos, but I did in my study tips video, and I am in this video too. So for my back to school series, for the first video I'm going to be doing is DIY school organization supplies and a little one room decor item that is also really going to help you for school, and I really like them. I think they all turned out pretty well. I'm super excited to share them with you because I think this might be my best video yet when it comes to the supplies that I've used. So I really hope you enjoy it, and if you do, please give it a thumbs up and comment down below what your thoughts are of the video, if you want to see more decor videos, and subscribe to my channel for more of me. So I will be having a lot of back to school videos this year, which is why I'm kind of starting early, but then not really because I start school in 2 weeks. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!
Heart breaks and promises. I've got more than my share.
Who wouldn't love to open up their pencil case to a bunch of awesome pencils? If you've got boring ones, don't worry, I got you covered. First started doing was painting the pencils in neon colors because I thought that they looked a lot prettier doing neon colors. You can obviously do whatever colors you want, but I just chose these 4 different colors. The trick is to get the brighter, kind of heavier colors, you could say. I guess it's because they have a thicker consistency because they show up better and you don't have to do as many coats. Because on my green and my orange I had to do a lot more coats than the blue and the pink, as you can probably see right here. To spice your pencils up a bit, you can take some washi tape and put it around the little metal part where the eraser is held, because that part won't come off if you sharpen these pencils, and it looks super adorable, and I think that they look really cute. To go along with your pencils, you can also make some pencil toppers, and how I made these pencil toppers is I pretty much took some felt and I just cut them into little shapes that I wanted to. So I made one, I think I made 2 hearts. I made one that was just some circles and put some smiley faces and some peace signs and just whatever kind of shapes you want to make them. And then you want to take some needle and thread and you want to stitch them if you are good with sewing. I personally am not the best at sewing, so I only sewed this one that I'm showing you right now. The others I hot glued, which honestly for me that they worked out better because I am not a big sewer. But if you are, I think that this the little stitch lines give it a nice little neat look.
Chris Brown, set it up.
To make your very own homework station, to make homework a lot easier after school, might I say, you are just going to need this random glass box. You can find these little boxes at Michael's or Target or whatever for a cheap price, but if you can't find one for whatever reason, you can always use a cereal box, which actually cereal boxes you can also recycle at the same time. Just I didn't have any cereal boxes at the time, so I just used this box that my mom gave me, so it was really fun. So you can leave the box how it is, but if you do have a cereal box or you want to spice it up a bit like I did, you can take some paper and some Mod Podge and just do a thin layer of Mod Podge all over the box and then add the pieces of paper all over. You might need to tape down the top around the box just to give it a clean finish, and then that's pretty much it. It actually is very easy and it looks very sharp and fresh when you're finished because the Mod Podge helps keep it on there, and I think it looks really good.
honey, I'm good. I could have another, but I probably should not. I got somebody at home.
So next you can just fill your box with whatever you want. I just got these pails from Michael's and then I filled it with some of my favorite craft supplies. I actually did end up changing out the Sharpies, but yeah, that's just pretty much what you do for this. And it's super adorable and it's really going to help you get A's on your homework. Oh yeah.
Baby, no, baby, you got me all wrong, baby. My baby's already got all of my love.
So because this is a homework caddy, you can leave it on your desk, or you could do what I did and I put mine underneath my desk, so I only got it out during my homework time.
No, honey, I'm good. I could have another, but I probably shouldn't.
So a really easy way to stay organized is to create a to-do list, and all I did for this one is I went online and found a to-do list template, and I found which one I ever so pleased to do, and this is just the one that I chose, and I just printed it out and cut it to fit into this frame. And fun fact, if you didn't know, you can write on frames with dry eraser and it comes off very easily. So that's just what I did, and now you have a forever to-do list that you can use over and over again and stay really organized for back to school.
You watch me bleed until I can't breathe, shaking, falling onto my knees, and now that I'm without your kisses, I'll be needing stitches, tripping over myself, aching, begging you to come out, and now that
Since printed binders can be expensive, I'm going to show you how to make some really easy binder covers.
put your arms around me, tell me everything's okay.
To make these binder covers, you're going to want to go to PicMonkey.com, and PicMonkey is free if you guys don't know that. There's like a premium, but the one I'm using is free. And you're going to want to go over to, I think it's Design, and choose the 8x10. And then if you've saved your photo that you got earlier, because as I showed, I got just like this background that I wanted. It was Lily Pulitzer, their shells, because I really like Lily Pulitzer's background. You're going to want to go over to your downloads if you saved it as a download, or your desktop or wherever, and just try and find your photo. And you're going to obviously want to put your photo in there. And how you do that is you go over to the butterfly, and the butterfly has like the outlays, and you can just add your own. So I just added my own, which is this one, and so I'm just pulling it up to make it fit in the picture because I want it to fit in the whole picture. And so PicMonkey can be like a little stubborn with this because it'll try and buffer a lot whenever you're trying to do this, but just bear with it because it will end up being good, because the good thing about PicMonkey is you don't actually really see any of those unnecessary, what do you call them, pixels. It all looks like the regular photo. And it looks really good. So after I'm finished with that, I go over to the geometry part of the overlays and I choose the kind of rectangle one, and I just am pulling it to where it fills the whole entire middle, and I'm just making it as big as I want it to be. And I'm obviously doing that too, just to make sure that I have enough room. And I'm just pretty much putting it wherever I want it to be, so you do this with yours too. And then I'm changing the inside of it to white, and I'm doing the outside, like the little line, the outside line, like a coral color to match the starfish on my photo. So just try and find a color that's as close to the one you have. Once I'm finished with that, I go over to text, and I'm going to just put in the name of whatever class my binder will be for. I don't know why it took a long time for it to load. Eventually, when it did load, I chose my favorite text, which is all of a sudden I can't remember the name. It's like animated small caps or something like that. And I just put in science because that was the name of the class that this binder was for, and then I made it bigger. I changed the color to match the starfish, and yeah, so that's pretty much what you do to make it. And once you're finished, you're obviously going to want to save your project. It's going to ask you where you want to save it. You can say desktop, downloads, wherever, and after that you just have to print it off like normal, and then you've got this really awesome binder cover. So this one is more of daily motivation as a little bit of room decor, but all I did was I took this wooden cube from Michael's that was like $4, and I am painting it white because I thought it would look better if it just had like a nice white finish. So I'm just going to be painting 5 of the 6 sides on this cube white in a nice even coat. And fun fact, this actually dried very quickly. So if you want your cube to dry pretty quickly, then yeah. Now you're also going to have to go online for this one too, so if you don't have any ink, then I suggest you get ink if you want to make these. We had to get ink, but you are just going to be looking up Tumblr quotes or really anything you want your cube to say, and because it's daily motivation, I go with like happy quotes, happy things, a sign that you really like, something that makes you smile. You can go with a picture of like you and your friends or whatever you would prefer to do. You are going to be putting on this quote so it's happy because it's going to sit by your desk, by your table, your bedside table, so that you look at it and you get all happy. Once you have found whatever quote you want, you are going to want to go and try and find a size closest to the size of your cube. So you're going to have to measure the one of the size of your cube because obviously they're all going to be the same. And mine was 3.5 inches by 3.5 inches. So I just took a photo that was 330 times 330 and I brought it into Word. And on Word, under their like insert thing, they have height and length, and I just changed it to 3.50 and it fit perfectly.
All of my old friends fell down on Bedford. Hope that it's not broken. Safe to say I might have had too much of some of these potions. I love you so much, I'm staying here all night. Don't wanna get up, I don't wanna stop, I don't wanna close my eyes. I'd rather not give a and end up with some scars. The night's just long enough for me to build it all and let it fall apart. My mother told me that the world just got its plans. I wanna hold them till.
So that was my video. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, as I said before, please like it up and comment down below what you thought of the video, and subscribe to my channel for more of me. I have a whole list of back to school videos I am excited to do this year, and so I can't wait to do them for you guys. So if you're not already subscribed, as I said, just make sure you go and subscribe so you can see all the videos, because I think they're all going to turn out really well. I'm really excited for these videos this year. I'll have all my links below, so if you want to follow me on Instagram, on Twitter, if you want to look at my WordPress, although I don't really post much on there, but if you want to look at that, then you can. Just a bunch of stuff like that. So yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.